Hi
everyone.
guys. Hello everyone.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
This is going to be a slightly different video. We thought, as the summer finale for Pretty Little Liars season 6 is coming up in 5 days, we thought we would do a theory video for who we think Charles De Laurentiis is. So this is going to be a very chatty video, so bear with us. Just before we start, we would just like to say, leave your theories in the comments.
Yeah, definitely. Please.
And
if you love Pretty Little Liars, this video is the one for you.
if you love it as much as us, then this will be amazing for you.
Yeah.
So, let's get started.
Okay, right, so, well, where do we start?
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay.
Everyone's been suspected at one point.
Okay, so, for starters, I think I would be very disappointed if it was Ren.
I wouldn't.
But then I think it is very, very likely that it's going to be him.
But on the other hand,
It might not be.
I think I would like it if it was Rem, but I can tell you now I would prefer it much more if it turned out to be Garrett Reynolds.
That
the
would
police
be,
officer.
he's like my top, oh
Because
my God, it'd be amazing if it was
he's
him, 'cause he's
dead, but you know what happens on PLL. No one's ever dead when they're meant to be. Mona wasn't. We both have a theory Maya's alive.
Oh, 100%. I am pretty much
Certain.
95% sure
I think
that
most
Maya's
people
alive.
have suspected the fact that they think Maya's still alive, and we think she could be Redcoat
Or Black Veil.
or Black Veil. But I think Black Veil is either Melissa or Jenna.
Possibly. Jenna would be quite cool.
Yeah, or Redcoat.
Where
I
has
think
she
could be
been?
Maya.
Yeah.
Maya's the only person I could really think of. Possibly Paige, but it wouldn't really make sense.
I suppose. But if it was Garrett, that would just be...
It would be amazing. Marlene King.
No
if
one
it is
is-
Garrett Reynolds, you have outdone yourself.
Marlene King is so unpredictable.
And she's so clever as well, so you do not
So
know what she's going to
clever.
come out with.
Yeah.
Never.
I'm sure that the finale will not disappoint
No.
at all.
Because we saw a promo online for the finale, and
I'm so
it was only 2
excited.
minutes beginning,
Yeah.
and oh my god.
Should we tell them what it was?
Basically, yeah, I think we should.
Okay.
Right, so you've got
Kind
the 5 girls. 5?
Yeah.
That's including Alison, but not Mona. That's something we quite suspected.
Basically-
Mona wasn't in that entire episode.
Basically, to put it short, if you had a theory that Charles was going to commit suicide,
You could be right.
it possibly could be true.
Because we saw Charles standing on the ledge of the building, and all the girls talking to him like...
You just don't know. You don't know anything. You can't
PLL
predict
is so
anything.
unpredictable. But also, I mean, I don't know. You just don't know. We hope Garrett isn't dead. We hope he is Charles, because that would be the most amazing reveal they've done since
100%.
Mona. But we also suspected the fact Mona wasn't even in that episode once. You didn't even see her at the prom.
The last episode. She's definitely in this next one though.
Yeah, but
I'm
she
sure.
wasn't in that one before. Where was she when that Redcoat was getting Ali to chase Charles?
I think she could still possibly have something to do with it. Mona could.
Because she was never
Maybe.
exactly crossed off the A-list, was she? She worked for him once, she could work for him again.
Easily. So easily. Really
We just
easily.
don't know.
Okay, so there has been theories literally anyone. I actually saw a really good Aria theory again.
Oh
last
my
night.
god. You've been hooked
Then-
on this since season 5. Aria, none of the girls are A. You need to accept that.
I'm pretty sure that Charles is a boy.
That he is a boy. I think it's even Marlene King's
But
confirmed
then
that.
I think Cece could be coming back. Maybe.
She could be
Do you guys
Redcoat.
think Cece could be coming back? Maybe. I mean,
Probably.
we just don't know.
You don't know anything.
Nothing ever is.
Nothing's crossed off the list in Rosewood.
No.
Nothing.
You can't predict.
Also,
anything
can I
in
just say
Rosewood.
something? Nothing related to Charles. But the prom, okay? How much money does Rosewood High have to spend on a prom?
Yeah.
That prom looked like some kind of
It was amazing.
thing that was not a prom. It was just...
Whose dress?
Oh, yeah.
Which of the liars' dresses was just your favourite guys?
I liked Hannah's and Alison's. Spencer's was okay. I didn't really like the colour, to be honest.
I liked Oria's, Alison's.
I liked all their dresses, but
yeah.
if I had to wear one, I'd probably wear Hannah's or Alison's. Yeah. But anyway, back to Charles. So yeah, there's this theory he might be killing himself.
I think that could be possible.
But
and then apparently in seasons they could be coming back
together for a funeral, which apparently could be Alison's this time, so she might actually die, which would be interesting.
I don't want them to all split. They can't all split.
I'm telling you now, I want Caleb to come back married. I don't care if they're only like 23. I want them to be married, or at least engaged.
I don't really think that will happen, really.
I don't want Ezra to get married. They're really boring.
I love Ezra.
They're boring.
No way.
They are. They're too soppy. Caleb's so cute. He's like, I'm taking you to New York, and I would be like, oh my god.
Who's your top suspicion for A?
Garrett or Ren. Everyone's saying they would be so disappointed if it was Ren, but I would quite like it because I mean, fair enough, he's not been in it for like a very long time, a few seasons, but I mean that doesn't mean he's off the list. And as well, it's obvious that no one at that prom is Charles because they wouldn't be able to be at that prom.
No.
And chasing Alison
who
around.
does that tick off?
It ticks off, right. Obviously Alison. If Alison was A, I would cry.
Oh no, that's definitely not going to happen.
Hannah, Emily, Spencer, Aria, Toby, Caleb,
Ezra,
Reese, because he was with the mums, all of the mums. Ezra, Reese.
It'd be quite cool if it was Ezra.
Oh, what's that? What's
What's
that policeman's name that Ali got with? Lorenzo.
Yeah.
So he's not A. So who does that leave? Maya. It does still leave Garrett, but he's meant to be dead.
So Maya, Ren, Garrett,
Paige, Jenna.
Yeah, Paige, Jenna.
And although Jenna and what's his name? Luke? Not Luke.
Lucas.
I'm forgetting all their names. Jenna and Lucas were at the prom together.
Maybe Lucas is A.
Maybe, but I heard that Jenna and Lucas were at the prom together.
Yeah, they were on their...
So they can't be
when
A.
the liars were on their phones.
They were like, they've gone to prom together. So
yeah.
Nice.
If you remember the bit when they were in the Hastings barn.
Yeah.
They looked at a phone.
And they were like, I think it was Spencer. She was like, Oh, no, it's Hannah, wasn't it?
But then they weren't in there, were they?
What do you
mean? The liars never saw them.
Never saw who?
Jenna and Lucas.
Yeah, but there was a picture on there of all of them on the prom website. So.
Yeah, but they were there at that time. But then they could have gone like to the back.
Yeah.
So that could or could not be a clue that those two are to do with it.
But also, I've heard that Melissa is black. I've also heard Melissa's Black Veil and Red's Charles, and they've been working together since they've been engaged. Even though they're not engaged anymore, they've been working together.
Could not be a clue that those two are to do with it.
But also, I've heard that Melissa is black. I've also heard Melissa's Black Veil and Red's Charles, and they've been working together since they've been engaged. Even though they're not engaged anymore, they've been working together since their engagement. Possible. Which would be interesting. I would like to see how that worked. But I still have my suspicions that Sarah Harvey is Bethany Young. I've had that suspicion since she's come into it. And another theory is that I've heard that A is... Right, this is actually I think it's quite a good theory, so hear me out. Basically, A is Toby's cousin. The real Toby is dead because you know when he saw his corpse, Spencer saw his corpse in the woods. That was the real Toby. His twin cousin, if you can get twin cousin. Can you get twin cousin? No. Or brother, the twin then. His twin is the real Toby. And real Toby is dead. Twin Toby is A.
It's possible.
And then all of this happens. And also, Sarah Harvey and Toby have the same mother. And Toby's mum gave birth in Radley to Bethany, if that's possible because of the age gap. Is there an age difference between Toby and Bethany? Maybe she gave birth to both of them in Radley. I don't know. But there is a theory.
I don't think Toby was. We don't really hear much about Toby's past.
No, apart from his mum was pushed to her death.
We never hear anything about his dad. Only that he had really a rough childhood.
Yeah, but
who else had a rough childhood? Caleb did as well.
Did Ezra? He didn't, did he? He was just a normal kid.
I think it would be very good if Caleb was A.
Yeah, I would love to Caleb. Well, I wouldn't. I would be sad.
There was one point where I suspected him so much because obviously he's got like the access to all the technology.
Yeah, and obviously he was like, Hannah was like, "Why was you away in New York?" He was
began
like, "I
to
can't
become
tell
quite-
you."
He began to become quite clingy with Hannah at one point.
Yeah.
To kind of know what she was doing all the time.
And also, you know, when they were at the prom and and then Hannah was like, "Why were you in New York?" He was like, "I can't tell you," and she was like, "Well, why not?" He was like, "It's fine. I'm working for hackers," and I was like, "Are you really?"
Well, you never know. And that time when he went off with Nicole in season 4, he could have been doing A stuff then. You never know.
You just don't know.
You just do not know.
And there is another theory about. I don't know who about, but it was just theories.
What have been the best theories we've seen?
That, you know, right, you have 2 sets of A's. You have Kisses A and A.
Big A.
But
and
there's a theory.
About Uber A as well, wasn't there?
Uber A was just Charles, because Uber A is Big A, isn't it? But anyway, I've heard that Kisses A is Caleb and Ezra.
Yeah.
And just plain A, not Charles, just A, is... This one's quite unlikely, but I think it was Jason and Toby, which could work, but it probably won't. And then you've got Charles, who is like,
I think
God
Charles
of the
kind
A's.
of works for himself.
Mangy.
Yeah, that he's like the main. And then there is Redcoat, Black Widow, and maybe another A kind of thing.
You just don't know.
But the ending to the last episode.
Oh my God, I got goosebumps.
Just, wow. It was just so good.
She was like, oh my God.
But
do you think she recognised him, or do you reckon it's someone who she's like, oh, I've seen you around? Or do you reckon it's someone that she's had an intimate relationship with?
I think it's someone that Alison would know quite well.
Yeah, because otherwise she wouldn't be like, oh, she would be like, who are you? And also there's a theory about Ian, him not
100%
being
knew
dead.
that. Yeah, it could be Ian. A could be Ian.
Because she had a very, very intimate relationship with Ian.
Charles could be Ian.
You know what I mean?
And then it would make sense because she's so shocked because he's supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
So it would make
Apparently he killed himself, but he probably just did that.
Yeah.
So we have a theory that Maya...
We never saw his body.
Garrett and... Well, we did.
Kind of.
But he...
It disappeared, didn't it?
Yeah, but there's a theory that Garrett, Maya and Ian are not dead. They could all be working together because they're all quite suspicious.
If you guys would have noticed, Alison's death scene and Maya's death scene...
Exactly.
Same
music,
song.
The same layout of people.
Everything.
Yeah.
Literally.
And also, obviously, there's a theory that going around that obviously the theory of Maya not being dead is the fact that in Alison's death scene, you saw her body bag, but not her actual body.
Yeah.
In Maya's death scene, you saw the body bag, no body.
And it's Emily being told, same in both, isn't it?
Exactly.
They're both by Mrs. Fields, isn't it?
No, it was Maya.
Oh no, Maya tells Emily and
that
then
Ali's
Mrs.
dead.
Fields tells
and then her
Emily.
mum tells her that Maya's dead.
And then it's same music, same body. If you guys would have noticed, Alison's death scene and Maya's death scene,
exactly
same
music, song, the same layout of people,
everything.
Yeah,
literally.
And also, obviously, there's a theory that going around that obviously the theory of Maya not being dead is the fact that in Alison's death scene, you saw her body bag, but not her actual body.
Yeah.
In Maya's death scene, you saw the body bag, no body.
And it's Emily being told, same in both, isn't it? They're both by Mrs. Fields, isn't it?
No, it was Maya.
Oh no, Maya tells Emily and
that
then
Ali's
Mrs.
dead.
Fields tells
and then her
Emily.
mum tells her that Maya's dead.
And then it's same music, same body bag,
same zoom out and whatever, but literally the scenes are identical.
Literally.
So she can't.
And she says,
plus Mona wasn't dead, and she was made
Pam
up.
Fields says they think
it's Maya's.
They think
it's
Maya's.
Exactly. They probably
now nothing is a coincidence in Rosewood.
Thank you very much for watching, guys.
Thanks so much for watching, guys.
We will probably see you next week. We might do a reaction video, might not.
If you want a reaction video, comment down below. Please subscribe. We're new.
Thumbs up.
And
thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Subscribe up here. Comment video ideas and your theories.
Yeah, we
love to read your theories.
Yeah,
we'll
definitely.
reply to your theories, all that stuff.
Yeah, we always read our comments.
So, yeah. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. We will see you in our next video.
And enjoy the finale.
Oh my god. On
you
Twitter,
Americans.